Hello, this is the Renegade, and I have another review for you. Today we are reviewing this movie, JLA Adventures Trapped in Time. It's an original movie. As far as I know, it isn't an ongoing series. I might be wrong on that. My TV is a little bit, my TV watching these days isn't all that up to grasp. Got this in Walmart, saw it there. I didn't recognize it, and I was like, well, sure, why not? Like I said, I like DC movies. I like DC animated movies. So I got it, and I thought I'd just check it out. Let's dive right into it. Let's tell you what the story's about. Okay. Basically, we start off in the movie with a big giant action fight that, for all intents and purposes, puts Lex Luthor in a thing of ice. And then we flash forward 1,000 years in the future, and we start following these two characters around named Dawnstar and the Karate Kid. Yes, the Karate Kid. Yeah. Daniel's on, I don't know. Anyway. I believe it's Karate Kid. Let me double check that. Yeah, it's Karate Kid. I can swear that's what he kept saying. Anyway, the Karate Kid's kind of a moron a little bit. He has this ability that he can see the weak point of any any object, and he decides to basically bust into the side of the ice, and it releases Lex Luthor. What a moron! So we get kind of a good character arc for both Dawnstar and the Karate Kid. This one event that occurs is basically, they did something wrong and they have to learn a lesson through the entire movie. They have to, Lex Luthor gets a hold of this time hourglass that is able to let him go back in time, and also releases a time demon of some sort. I'm not really sure what to call it. But he calls himself the Time Trapper. I believe it is Time Trapper, right? Sorry, I'm not familiar with this character. Yeah, Time Trapper. And so he goes back in time, and he comes up with an ingenious idea of basically going back in time and basically taking Superman out of the picture, therefore the Justice League will never exist. Now, I've seen a lot of time paradoxes done, and I have to honestly say this is probably a really good time paradox movie. They pull off the paradox extremely well, so I don't have any complaints there. This is not a very mature movie like a lot of the DC movies that have came out. There's no language, which is always nice. The violence is not that bad. It's just random action. It's just your standard action. There's really nothing hourly, but here's my biggest complaint about the movie right here. I have two. There's nothing that really makes this movie stand out to me. Is it enjoyable? Yeah. But there's really nothing that makes it just stand out. And my second problem is that I don't particularly care for the animation. There are times on the screen when the animation looks really good, but then most of the time the animation just, I don't like the designs of the characters. And I hate the portrayal that they gave Robin, because Robin kind of comes off as a dick in this movie. I don't know, maybe they were trying to play up the whole teenage angst thing. I'm really not sure what the hell they were thinking with that. I wasn't particularly fond of Karate Kid either, but he did grow on me. And outside that, there's really nobody else in this movie that has much development. Those two characters are the only ones. For all intents and purposes, they are the main character. Yeah, like I said, this movie is probably one of the, I hate to say this, but it's probably one of the more forgettable ones. It's probably going to end up being one of the more forgettable movies that DC's put out. And it's kind of a shame because, like I said, the time paradox is done well. The story is actually pretty good, all things considered. It does have a twist ending to it. I'm not going to. I won't spoil everything. I was just giving you the basics of what the movie's about in the beginning, but it does have a twist ending. I think the twist works. The time Trapper is a pretty formidable villain. Lex Luthor, while he looks like crap, he's done very well. I don't really have a problem with any of the voice acting in this movie either. They're none of the normal stables we have. Kevin Conroy is not in this. Tim Daly's not in this. I don't really recognize any of them, but for what the movie is and the people playing it, I don't have any complaints on the voice acting whatsoever. Let's see. Like I said, I do think that Lex Luthor's plan is pretty brilliant. Not his first plan. His first plan is kind of just a normal standard plan. But the second one to basically wipe out the Justice League before they ever appear is pretty good, and it does create a time paradox. And that's this movie. If you like time paradox type stuff, you really enjoy like time travel or really weird scenarios, this is actually not that bad. But if you're not really into that, this movie doesn't really have a lot to offer you. We don't see much of the main superheroes, and that's fine. I can deal with a movie where you don't see the main superheroes. I mean, the last review I did was of the Batman: Assault on Arkham, and I liked that movie, and it really had nothing to do with Batman. Outside, it was more about his rogues gallery. If you want me to be honest with you, and that was fine. And I don't mind following around two characters. I don't know. I mean, I'm all up for learning more about characters. I mean, one of the characters I wouldn't mind learning more about would be actually Booster Gold. Ironically, I really enjoy Flash. I would love to see a real Flash movie. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and review it. I'm going to give you a score. While I do think the story is okay, well, actually, I think the story is pretty good, and the fight scenes are decent. The animation just really isn't that good. I mean, like I said, there's times it shines, but I'm just not into these designs that they went with. Will I watch it again? Yeah, I'll probably watch it again, but it'll be low on the list. I did have fun with it, but yeah, this is probably going to be one of the more forgettable ones, in all honesty. And I hate to say that, because you can tell that they did put a lot of time into this story. So, as for my score, I'm going to score this in at a 3. Just going to give it an average. The story, like I said, is very good. So, yeah, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. And if you're interested, if you're in this kind of stuff, take a shot at it. If you're not, well, there's other ones in the DC animation universe that you may be interested in. Now, what we got coming up next from DC is we got an Aquaman movie coming out. Of course, it's not called Aquaman. It's called what is it called? It's called Justice League. Throne of Atlantis, I think is what it's called. Yeah, why can't we just call it Aquaman? Ever since they did that Wonder Woman movie, they've been so afraid to go with another just main superhero type. But I digress. Overall, like I said, this movie I give a 3 out of 5. If you are interested, give it a whirl. If you're not, don't. In other words, that's pretty much all I got. Rate, subscribe, comment if you got. You can tell me I'm full of shit. I don't care. I'm always looking for feedback on these videos. I do plan on trying to get a lot more stuff into them. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. I'm not a technical wizard by any matter, and I've been out of computers for a while. But anyway, this is Renegade, and I do wish you a good night, and y'all take it easy. So, bye.